What's up, social media? It's your favorite blogger and only crazy coach, Tony, and I'm here again this week with Controlling Your Crazy and Creative Magazine. Please don't forget, you can find me on Controlling Your Crazy on IGTV and creativemag.com. Don't forget to tune in to YouTube to find me there as well. So this week is like no other week. We are talking to a non-existent boyfriend who's a little arrogant and anal about the women that he dates. And we're talking to a returning single dater who's a woman, of course, and she's gonna give her perspective to the non-existent boyfriend. So it's kind of like a head for head, tit for tat type of thing. So it's gonna get really interesting. Without further ado, let me introduce our guests. We have Ricardo, our non-existent boyfriend. Welcome.
Welcome, thank you.
And we have Miss Nicole, our single woman dater.
Hey.
Thanks for coming back, Nicole.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna hesitate. I'm just gonna take 3 seconds to my new viewers to tell you about some definitions so you don't, go crazy, so to speak, when we talk about it. So first and foremost, what is controlling your crazy? And by definition, it is controlling the urge and resisting the urge to act out on unstable emotions when your non-existent boyfriend exerts behaviors that seem irrational. Sounds like a lot, but just rewind and you'll get it. And then the non-existent boyfriend is the man who's not your man. Yes, he is here in the physical, but he's not here emotionally. That's why I call him non-existent. And we have one here tonight. Okay, so let me get right to this. I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
Tell me right now, just be honest, straight up, cutthroat. What is the craziest thing that women do for the most part that you date that makes you call them crazy? Because that seems to be the most common question every woman asks. Like, what is it that we're doing? So what do women do that makes you call them crazy?
Well, I think sometimes women just go overboard and expect automatically that if something happens,
What do you mean something?
Well, if we get together, right?
Okay,
and
sex.
we go all out,
Okay,
right?
okay.
And all of a sudden, we are in a full-blown relationship. And we don't think that way. So,
Okay.
I know a lot of times, women do feel that once they sleep with you, it's a relationship, but unfortunately it's not, because we men, we don't think that way. Okay? So we basically can just have some fun.
Okay.
And don't think twice about it.
Right,
That's just
right.
us, unfortunately.
Interesting, because I remember when Nicole was here last time, she was telling me women want the same thing you do, right? You want to sleep with a woman because you're horny.
Correct.
And for some women, they feel the same way. So where does that double standard come in? Why is she automatically crazy? Because you guys sleep together and now she's feeling all emotional. You guys don't go there? You guys don't get a little mushy?
No, on the first time, or just because we hanging out and we had a couple of liquor, and things happen.
Right.
It doesn't matter to us. We don't feel emotional like that, unless now, because it
Okay.
has happened in the past, right? Unless you meet somebody and automatically you feel like, oh my god, like they have feelings for her, like. It happens once in a while.
So you guys do get emotional.
I wouldn't call it
You hear that?
emotion.
Wait,
Wait,
you get emotional.
I wouldn't call it emotion
Wait, so
though.
tell me, okay, so let's say a situation where you and this female, let me just say what it is. Me and somebody engaging in something.
Okay.
Initially it was like, hey, we're gonna do this, da da da. I'm like, okay. In the middle, look me in my eyes. What? Look in your eyes, why? So we can make a connection. A connection for what?
Right.
I don't want to make that connection so that I can avoid that craziness.
Got
you understand? Don't try to set me up and now when I act crazy, now you mad. When you wanted that connection, I don't want it. I don't want it because that looking in the eyes is building an emotional connection.
But are you talking about the connection while we're just having sex?
Yeah, but he wants to make a connection. I don't. What's the connection? We already made a connection. There's a connection already. It's happening. It's happening.
What? The bodily fluid
You
connection?
understand? It's happening. So now you want me to stare you in your eyes. It was just weird to me. No. I might look at you every now and again, but I'm not staring at you in your eyes because I don't want that emotional connection. Because initially when we started, we said that this is what it is.
But that's only if we say this is what it is.
But we did.
But if it's something that just happened, randomly, which tends to happen. Like I
Yeah,
said.
because I was gonna intervene right there. That's that sex talk.
Right.
See? But
that's what it is.
But to a woman, it may not be just sex talk, right?
Exactly.
Because you guys are more
Desire,
emotional.
right?
Well, that's why you got to be mindful what you say to women. If you guys know that we're crazy and you guys know that we think that way, then don't say stuff like that. Because it was literally to the point where, let's stop. If you don't look me in my eyes, I'm not gonna kiss you again. What?
Right.
No,
right.
I think again, you guys are just too emotional. You know how many times? Listen, perfect situation, right? Years ago, was dealing with this girl. The first thing she said, well, I'm not looking for anything serious. Hey, for a man,
Yeah,
not looking for nothing serious. I just want, when I want you, I want you. Cool. Hey, I'm cool with that.
Yep.
But guess what? 2 months later, I'm in love with you.
Ooh.
That was not the agreement.
Please stick a pin right here.
That was in the agreement.
Stick a pin right there because I think you're reading what's on my cue card. Stick a pin right there. But I'm gonna hone in on Nicole really quickly. So, something happens, right? And I'm so glad you mentioned sex because what is it with the ladies? Something happens where it's something that a non-existent boyfriend does and then we just go crazy. Is it the good conversation? Is it the good sex? Is it his physical appearance? What is it that makes women just lose it all? What is it?
I just
talk
think,
to the ladies.
like I said before, I just think it's the honesty, the aspect of honesty, because at first he always says something different. They never, I don't want to say never, 90% of them are not coming in here saying this is all I want.
Okay.
They're not doing that.
What are they saying?
Gonna
Would you want to
say-
hear that though?
Yeah. So
Really?
I can know. So I
Okay,
can
then
know. But because men want to have sex and they will do whatever it takes to have sex or say whatever it takes to have sex, they fill your head up with all of this stuff and then they switch it out on you. And
But
then now you
it's
now
all
you
part of the transaction because you just want us to come in. Okay, I just want to have sex. Let's go do it.
This is what you're not understanding. Some women are down for that, like I just
Yeah,
said.
very true.
Well, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Some women
Let me know where they're at.
Yeah. You
Oh,
have
you
some
haven't
women
found
who
them
I haven't
are.
found that one yet.
You have some women who are, and if the man would just be honest, okay, listen, if she's not interested in just doing that, then move on, type of thing. But you have some women who will say, okay, like I want that too. Now I'm not gonna say down the line she might not develop feelings, and same thing for the man, he might develop feelings as well. But initially, if he's just honest, like this is what I want, then that's what it is.
But let me ask you this, right? If I want to get with you,
Right.
I ask you out. We're gonna go out on a date,
Right.
Go out to a nice restaurant. I'm treating you right. We're having good conversation, good everything.
Right.
Automatically, how do you feel?
I feel good.
Okay.
Okay.
And what else?
That's
Then
it.
he seriously.
Well, if you find, I might
that he has potential that I can see myself with him, and that
that's what you mean, yeah, okay,
and that
yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
if we go
I
the extra
see.
mile, and this is where it's all wrong because it's all part of it. Because if I take you out, am I supposed to be an ass or something?
Yeah, but that's the mating game. Period. Animals
It
do
is
that.
the mating
Insects
game.
do that. When they meet another animal, they want to know if this person,
But
this animal can.
Here's what I
is
hear.
a good
You
father.
guys are getting real personal. Sounds like some flashbacks are coming to your head, which is all good.
Let me take a
But
sip.
yes, please take a sip because this is how we will conclude part 1. Because Controlling Your Crazy viewers, part 2 is only going to get more serious, more gritty, more funny, more crazy. Until next time, it's your favorite blogger and only crazy coach, Tony. Peace.